Hello, everyone, because this is going to be a money bonanza because 2 days ago, I did another gift call on money, but that was basic money workbook. Now, if you have your advanced questions with your advanced bodies, yes, please say, you can feel free to ask. But one key question that people have, what do you get in advanced money workbook? So I do have a few students who've done advanced money workbook on this call. What I got after doing advanced money workbook, and that too during COVID, was it opened my perspective to seeing money very differently. Okay. So the perspective changes on life, on everything. Advanced really opened up a lot. Now for advanced, the prerequisites obviously are foundation, basic money workbook, you have to do at least 5 times. And then also, you may not understand what's going on with advanced money workbook because the questions are too intense sometimes.
Okay.
Okay, I know there are some Hindi speaking people also. So आपको समझ ही नहीं आएगा हो क्या रहा है. इतने क्वेश्चंस हैं उसके, इतनी चीजें हैं उसमें जो दी हुई हैं. एक इंसान है जिसने 5 बारी एडवांस मनी वर्कबुक सुनी. ओके, एक बारी अटेंड करने के बाद तो बार बार जब भी वो सुन रहे हैं तो ऐसा होता है ना कि लेयर पे लेयर पड़ी होती है और आपको वो चीज पहले नहीं सुनाई दे रही है और बाद में सुनाई दे रही है. सो वी ऑलवेज रेकमेंड दैट आप रिकॉर्डिंग सुनो. हाँ, एग्जैक्टली आस्था, समझना ही नहीं है. सो जितना नहीं समझने की कोशिश करोगे उतना बहुत अच्छा होगा. यू नो दैट ये एडवांस मनी वर्कबुक का फायदा है.
Really?
But
that we don't
no, you don't have to understand. The whole thing is money logical? क्या मनी को लॉजिक से कमा सकते हैं? लॉजिक तो सारे लोग चला रहे हैं. In that case, even stock market, third time or the fourth time, the logic fails. Again, something else is required, right? That it doesn't function on logic. We may use enough.
I've done normal money workbook a lot of times, but this is my first advanced money workbook. And
that's what I'm saying.
Thank you for telling me not to put any logic now.
Don't, because see what happens is you will go messed up in your head and you're like उसको ज़्यादा समझ में आ रहा है, मुझे नहीं आ रहा है, समझना ही नहीं है. I had a student who जिसको ज़्यादा समझ नहीं आया और उसने पूरे मनी वर्कबुक में कोई सवाल भी नहीं किया, ज़्यादा कोई जवाब भी नहीं दिया. And I was like, oh my God, इसका पैसा तो क्या waste होगा. Trust me, maximum benefits received. Maximum. And I can only say that तुमने झंडे काट दिया, that kind of thing, because समझने की कोशिश ही नहीं करी उसने. So yes, advance as we proceed, as we progress, हर एक जो इसका जो segment है, जो class है, या जो भी है, because ये किताब बहुत ज़्यादा intense है. Okay, so it's all about giving up on your limitations, especially with money. How many of us have points of view that are limiting us from having money? And limitations that you're choosing, once you realize कि oh ये limitation है, उसके बाद पकड़ने की भी जरूरत नहीं और छोड़ना आसान हो जाता है, right? Unless you want to hold on to it because it's serving you some purpose, you will hold on to it. Because I'm not saying there are few people who still struggle with money after this, but that is a choice they are making, that I don't want to let go of that. Right? There is one student who's not done these books, but they always ask a question that, पैसे चाहिए, फिर मेरे को clients आते हैं, पर मुझे करना ही नहीं है. So then I can't help you in that. And you asking me for a solution, action तो लेना पड़ेगा ना. सामने से प्रभु दे रहा है और तुम कह रहे हो ना, मुझे ये तो नहीं करना, अपने आप आ जाए ऊपर से, वो तो नहीं हो रहा है. So what Access is, what this particular workbook is going to do is you may zone out also. Okay, आपको याद ही नहीं रहेगा कि क्या बोल रहे, क्या कर रहे, आंसर्स नहीं आएंगे. एक क्वेश्चन के कई आंसर्स देने होते हैं. ओके, सो इसमें एटलीस्ट 10. कौन रो रहा है, क्यों रो रहा है, क्या हो रहा है, who's talking?
જોઈલા પછી કરજે, આપત્તિ
हाँ,
જવા
वो
દે.
तो ठीक है. या ओके, म्यूट प्लीज, પછી કરજે. So for me it is like you may not get any answer. और मैंने जब फर्स्ट टाइम एडवांस मनी वर्कबुक किया था, I was getting only one answer for each, while we have to write 10 answers for every question, right? And it still changed. And now I have so many, okay, layer, because it's about you holding and your limitations in layers, over layers, and you're so layered that sometimes you can't even hear it. I remember my first bars class I had taken, and for the longest time I was very upset that I didn't understand anything, and what a waste of money. I couldn't even understand what Gary and Dane were talking because they were talking in English, and my friend recommended, please do it one more time. I said, एक बारी तो हजम नहीं हुआ, दूसरी बारी फिर बोल रहा है. Second time I'm sitting in class and I'm having eureka moments. I'm like, ये तो मुझे लगता है कि मैं हमेशा से यहाँ पे थी. Wow, you know, that wow factor came in the second class, right? अच्छा, बहुत टाइम तक I kept saying कि वो facilitator ठीक नहीं है, facilitator ठीक नहीं है. No, 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 no. I was not ready for the change. I was not ready for the change. Facilitator ने तो उतना ही दिया जितना दे सकते थे. मेरा receiving उस समय 0 था. So it was very easy to judge my facilitator and say उसकी गलती है, ये facilitator better है. We go into judgment with money, with relationships, with people, with bodies, in everything. We do that. What if we did not have to do that? And then that is what we are saying, that no, being an allowance of everything and everyone, you can have a lot more money show up in your life, right? So if you're trying from a logical perspective, this thing is not going to work. So keep your logic aside when you come for the class, and so that you can have absolute massive fun with this book. Okay, money ka topic jo hai wo intense hai, serious hai. A lot of people can't laugh at it, and wo loosen up karne ki zarurat hai. Okay. So anyone having a question with their financial reality would like to ask a question in general, because we're going to still facilitate and talk about it. Anybody can ask. Anywhere you stuck, whatever is not working for you, your monetary reality not working or working against you, you know, that you're doing everything. तुमने सारे answers लिखे, फिर भी कुछ नहीं हो रहा है. Please tell me. Talk about it.
So can I go?
Yes, Desha.
Yeah. So basically, it's not that I don't have money or money is not coming. Touch wood, the money is coming, but there is a fear with it. कि, you know, कि अगले महीने भी आएगा या नहीं आएगा. I'm not able to trust कि आएगा. ऐसा
Doubt है.
नहीं आ
Fear
रहा.
से ज़्यादा doubt है कि
Yes,
आएगा कि
doubt.
नहीं आएगा.
Exactly. A doubt.
और what if I run out of it? खत्म हो जाएगा तो क्या होगा?
And the thing is कि there was a time when I was, for a longer time, I was not earning. I had to slip this. I had to go out of this, like the current, like Mumbai. I had to go to my Meerut, and I was not working. So I somehow fear कि वैसा time फिर से ना आ जाए. And touch wood, things are moving in the right direction. But again, doubt कि कहीं वो ना हो जाए, कहीं वो ना हो जाए. So it's like कि I'm saving for a rainy day, or I'm preparing for a rainy day, and every month I'm like, okay, हो गया, आ गए. So I'm not able to digest only कि it's actually happening. And I don't want to live in this thing
Fear anymore.
कि हो रहा है भाई, मतलब डाउट नहीं चाहिए. अब वो चाहिए कि माइंडसेट अमीरों वाला चाहिए. मतलब पैसा तो आ गया, लेकिन माइंडसेट नहीं आके दे रहा है.
बस वही ना, हमारी कितने यहाँ पे मिडिल और अपर मिडिल क्लास से हम हैं. ओके, एंड आई डोंट सी एनीवन की कोई लोअर मिडिल क्लास से यहाँ पे आ रहा है, क्योंकि बेसिक्स तो हमारे पास सेट है. ओके, और वो जो हम चाहे हम अपर कैटेगरी में है मिडिल क्लास की, वो रिच मेंटालिटी जो है वो उसको लाने के लिए ही ये किताब बनी हुई है. क्योंकि यू नो इट्स अबाउट फीलिंग रिच विद इन एंड सेइंग आई हैव इट ऑल, एंड देन आई नो आई विल हैव इट ऑल without making.
So subconsciously there's a belief that I have it all, but consciously I'm not able to tell myself कि इतना टेंशन लेने की जरूरत नहीं है.
या नहीं है, बिल्कुल है ही नहीं. because and in that case, क्योंकि obviously you've done foundation, so all your distractor implants of doubt, okay, that's the only thing, and over again, because doubt and fear are two things जिसकी वजह से हमको यहाँ पे फंसा के रखा हुआ है. हम planet Earth पे क्यों फंसे हुए हैं is because of that. So everything that is going to destroy and create all the Shiku implants holding all your doubt and fear in place. So with money, will you revoke, recant, rescind, reclaim, renounce, destroy and uncreate it now? Right, wrong, good, bad, part for client, short, boys, for fads and beyond. So with this book, अलग-अलग चीजें जो हैं वो surface करेंगी आपकी. Okay, and something that is not even related or connected to money will come up and will show up in a very different way. So what have you decided is money that isn't? Okay, you think okay ये थोड़ा ना पैसा है, like हमें free lunch मिल जाता है कहीं पर जाके. I know there are no free lunches, but still somebody says चल ठीक है, I'll pay for your lunch, okay, as a friend or whatever. फ्री लंच मिल जाता है, कोई गिफ्ट लेके आ जाता है आउट ऑफ नोवेयर, तुम्हारा बर्थडे नहीं है, एनिवर्सरी नहीं है, कुछ नहीं है, एंड यू स्टिल गेट समथिंग आउट ऑफ इट, तुम्हारे को फ्री पार्किंग हो जाती है जहां तुम्हारी पेड होता है, whatever something, that's also called money creation, but you haven't yet acknowledged it and there is no gratitude for it कि हाँ ये तो ठीक है, इससे क्या होगा,
I
right?
think this gratitude is missing. I'm not
Yeah.
acknowledging what I've created so far.
Exactly. And if you have the only sad part is if you have a goal in mind, okay, गोल क्या होता है, गोल गोल घूमते रह जाते हैं उसमें, बट गोल होता है ना, तो वो पॉइंट पे जब हम पहुंचते हैं, सपोज यू हैव अ 50 lakhs का गोल एंड 50 lakhs अचीव हो जाते हैं, बट यू हैव नॉट एक्नॉलेज्ड इट, अब वापस जीरो पे आ जाओगे
You're
एंड
right.
देन यू स्टार्ट द एंटायर जर्नी अगेन। हम क्या कर रहे हैं, हम डर डर के कर रहे हैं कि ये हो गया तो, ये हो गया तो, एंड देन वी आर नॉट एबल टू गो बियॉन्ड आवर क्रिएशंस, so that becomes a limitation कि वो हमारा threshold है, उसके ऊपर हम नहीं जा सकते। So everywhere, all the big five that you have created, that is holding it in place, all your points of view regarding money, will you please destroy and uncreate it now? Right, wrong, good, bad, purple, line, short, boys, forward, and peons. So everywhere you're trying to save it for a rainy day. See, now your point of view creates your reality. If you are thinking of a rainy day, you're going to get it. For sure, you're going to create it. Right? Oh, yeah, medical expenses. My parents were from government job, okay, background, government job. And all they said just one thing, bit of, pension and all that. So work as if you should have a backup. And where did that money go? Medical. Of course. Medical expenses, right? So now if you're doing a private work and you're working for yourself, then oh my God, कल को क्या होगा, बीमार हो गए तो, which means you're waiting कि बीमार तो होना ही है, right? So your body starts killing itself because you've already decided कि बीमार होना ही है. And so that is where we are trying to create our reality with money. See, money went in expenses, money went in this, money went in that, blah, blah, blah. So अगर अब it's something like आप शादी के टाइम पे ही सोच रहे हो, या बंदा सोच रहा है डिवोर्स हो गया तो वाइफ को देना पड़ेगा, you get it? I mean, and नहीं देना है तो उसके लिए पहले से प्रिपेयर करके रखा है, मेरे नाम पे कुछ नहीं है. I mean, really, are you going to do that and make yourself, गरीब बेचारा फक्कड़ इंसान जो है? Why would you do that? Sorry. So, yeah, we ourselves do not know where we are stopping ourselves. Yeah, we do not know. And that is why we are going to be facilitating this book called Advance Money Workbook, which opens up your awareness levels and your perception about money. Yes, Nishtha, you have a question.
So, एक तो doubt, fear and beyond. These three things are very, very significant in my life also. पहले तो विश्वास ही नहीं होता कि हमारे पास आ सकता है, फिर विश्वास नहीं होता कि हमने कमा लिया, फिर विश्वास नहीं होता कि हमारे पास पड़ा है, फिर विश्वास नहीं होता कि हमें खर्चना भी पड़ेगा. तो all of that is very significant.
So
But
then
दूसरी-
Nisha is not alone. Oh my God, thank you Nishtha for saying that. कितना अच्छा लग रहा है, what a relief that I'm not the only one feeling like that.
वो खर्च हो जाते तो ये विश्वास नहीं होता कि फिर से आ जाएगा, बट वो तो एक constant loop है ही है. But the other thing that happens is कि एक तो ना दूसरे लोगों का परसेप्शन में बहुत पिक ऑन करती हूँ कि जैसे हम लोग जिस भी काइंड ऑफ फैमिली से आते हैं, तो लड़कियां हमारी फैमिलीज में सिर्फ हॉबी के लिए पैसा कमाती हैं.
Absolutely. If you're a Punjabi, definitely it said that. I mean, I was from that.
प्रोफेशन भी ऐसा चूज किया कि लोगों को लगता है ये तो सिर्फ बोल के पैसे कमा लेती है, तो इसमें भी कोई मेहनत है कि तुम तो ऐसी
क्या है.
हाँ, तो उसके बाद होता है तुम्हें कोई आइटिनरी नहीं मेंटेन करनी, तुम्हें कोई स्टाफ को पैसे नहीं देने, तुम्हें कोई रेंट नहीं पे करना, तो nobody will take your profession seriously. तो you also end up taking yourself and your profession seriously. तो इसलिए डाउट और इस चीज का जो एक लूप है ना कॉन्स्टेंटली, कि फिर उसके बाद एक बियॉन्ड में चले जाते हैं. अच्छा, अगर हमने थोड़े ज्यादा पैसे कमा लिए तो हॉबी से तो इतने पैसे कोई नहीं कमा सकता, तो वो सिर्फ उतना ही पैसा आता है जितने की जरूरत होती है.
वो हॉबी वाली, हॉबी वाले पैसे आ जाते हैं.
तो बस how to get out of that loop is something that I
so तो तुमने जितना बोला है उसी में तुम्हारा जवाब है. If you look at it, that when you are going to be allowing yourself to have ease with money, and ease with money comes with interesting point of view which you're doing, but allowance खुद के लिए. Okay, that okay. मैं I mean यही सोच विचार के साथ मैं घर में जब तक काम कर रही थी, everything was fine and everything was running good. And एक healing center open कर लिया यहाँ पे, hiring people and all. So you mean to say only when you pay salaries do people take you seriously? Answer is no. right? Because you have to take your profession. I'm not saying take it seriously because वो फिर constipated हो जाता है. But you take yourself in a way that अपने को तो हल्के में नहीं लो, right? Because I'm assuming कि तुम healing में हो. Disha, are you into healing as well? Yeah, healing में हो. So
Yes,
हम
I'm
healing.
an actor and into healing, both.
Oh, lovely. So yeah, so अब अगर आप acting को ही हल्के में profession ले लो, ये कोई profession होता है, तो फिर आप acting में भी पैसे नहीं कमा पाओगे. You get it? अगर आप किसी भी प्रोफेशन को अगर हल्के में ले लेते हो तो वहां पे वो प्रोफेशनली आपको लोग नहीं देखते हैं. एंड आई हैव सफर्ड दिस इन माय बिगिनिंग इयर्स बिकॉज मुझे भी यही लगता था कि नहीं मैं तो कर रही हूँ. एंड माय फैमिली यूज्ड टू थिंक ऑफ बिकॉज आई एम फ्रॉम अ फैमिली ऑफ डॉक्टर्स, तो दे यूज्ड टू थिंक कि हाँ हॉबी के तौर पे कर रहे हो, ठीक है करते रहो साइड में, बट इसको प्रोफेशन नहीं बना सकते हैं, राइट? So, and if you're teaching now, because अब healing से थोड़ा teaching की तरफ आप grow होते हो, अगर कई सालों तक आपने कर लिया है, तो सबसे पहले चीज है trusting. The main thing is going to be trust in yourself. If you do not trust yourself, nobody is going to trust you. If you're going to doubt yourself, people are going to doubt you, right? And fear is definitely not your best friend. Well, you have to ask a question. If there is fear over here, what's hidden underneath that? What awareness are you resisting? क्या है अवेयरनेस जो मैं ले नहीं रही हूँ अभी इसमें? What I am not, or you're probably reacting to that fear because fear is a lie. Fear होता तो आप ये कॉल पे ही नहीं होते, right? आप एक्सेस का ए भी नहीं करते. To be honest, if you had fear, so fear is a lie that you have to acknowledge that okay, I may be lying to myself, or and who does it belong to at the end of the day? And beyond हमारा तब आता है when we are not being infinite beings. Okay, we're being a finite pile of shit in this body. We're not letting us be that infinite being that we are. So in that moment, जैसे वो beyond होता है, expand out in all directions. The only way you can relax that beyond is when you expand out in all directions. Because वो beyond आपको frozen moment में लेके जाता है. वो frozen moment से next frozen moment तक you're not flowing. Then your being is becoming another solid. That is how you are kind of functioning in this reality. If you could allow yourself to ease out and expand out in all directions, it will be easier for you to receive and not get overwhelmed. Would an infinite being get overwhelmed? And that too having lots of money or no money? My point is, जब no money होता है, वो आपको space देता है कि okay और क्या कर सकते हैं, which is what else is possible, right? But when you go into a space where you're in a happy-go-lucky, cushy space, वहाँ भी अगर ये वाला thought आ रहा है, then you keep asking what else is possible because you know you can keep creating it. And that can. I was talking to a person just before this class started, and I was talking to my husband's friend, and I just simply said, you know what? Access में लोग they're making price hike very significant, ठीक है? Oh my God, price बढ़ गई. Yeah, I get that. थोड़ा धक्का लगता है, but then उसके बाद आप ये सवाल करो. I was skeptical to get into Access because I also thought in 10 years ago कि बहुत महंगा है, correct? And for a couple of years I kept saying, oh यार फिर बढ़ा दिए पैसे, that kind of thing. Till I realized कि I was changing and each time they increased it, I still was choosing it. क्यों? क्योंकि कुछ तो बदल रहा था मेरे स्पेस में, कुछ तो अच्छा लग रहा था, कुछ तो I was getting some kind of a high over there. प्रॉब्लम कहाँ थी? दैट वही ट्रस्ट नहीं था खुद के ऊपर. इट्स लाइक मैंने क्योंकि जिम में ज्वाइन किया था, उसने कहा एनुअल मेंबरशिप सस्ती पड़ती है. वाओ, सस्ती पड़ती है, आपने ले ली 11 या 13 हजार में, एक दिन गई एंड उसके बाद कभी नहीं गई, राइट? तो मुझे लगा ये भी वेस्ट हो जाएंगे पैसे, जो एक्सेस इतना पैसा चार्ज करता है तो फिर मेरा तो वेस्ट हो जाएगा, राइट? The only thing is हमारा यकीन हम पे खुद से ज्यादा है कि हम इस चीज को यूज नहीं कर पाएंगे, क्योंकि 10 चीजें हम मॉडलिटीज कर लेते हैं, उसमें से हम 1-2 यूज नहीं करते हैं. वो वेस्ट हो गया ना पैसा. डू यू रियली थिंक वो वेस्ट है? या वो आपकी जर्नी पे कहाँ आपको लेके जाना है वो उसका जरिया था? अगर हम उसको जज ना करें कि ये वेस्ट हो गए पैसे, क्योंकि वेस्टेज के बारे में एडवांस मनी वर्कबुक में बहुत ब्यूटीफुली एक्सप्लेन किया गया है कि is that really wastage and are you willing to waste it also? क्योंकि हमें कहा गया है पैसे के साथ हमें बड़े सतर्क रहना चाहिए, हमें खोना नहीं है, हमें प्रेजेंट रहना है, और wastage is a bad thing. What if you know how much you're wasting in other areas? And you did not make that significant, so how come you're making this significant? And everything that is, will you destroy and uncreate it now? All the big five that people have given you, will you destroy and uncreate it now? Right, wrong, good, bad, part for client, short, boys for bad and beyond. So why would you keep daydreaming if money when you can actually feel and have fun with your current life? It is just an easy choice, no? No. Okay, yes. That is where beyond lies of you yourself in choosing than receiving. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, that was a typo error. I get that. Thank you, Sonia, for that anecdote. Trisha is there. Yes, Trisha.
हाय
Hi.
सो मेरा कोई प्रोफेशन नहीं है अभी
Okay.
तो मेरा मनी सोर्स क्या होगा लाइक
So your
देन हाउ कैन आई गेट मनी
your money sources currently you are not choosing to have हमें यही लगता है ना कि हम खुद से कमाएंगे तो वो मेरा money source है. But having said that, your parents, the house you live in, the pocket money that you get is all your money source, because your parents can simply say नहीं देंगे, right? But you ask and you get it, don't you?
Can I answer this question, please?
Yes, Tableen, please answer.
Hi. So something very nice happened today.
Mhm.
So this is about not earning money, but just getting it. So 35 years ago, my parents must have bought some shares and then they forgot about it. And then the company dissolved, the company pinged them that, either settle them or then convert them. So today they went with me कि ठीक है चलते हैं करवा के आते हैं, and the value was something like 1 lakh or something. Okay, not even a lot. They're like, let's just sell it off. 1 lakh का क्या करना है, ये शेयर तो ऐसे ही पड़े हुए हैं and all. But when they went to the office to settle this shit, the actual valuation is 6.5. And I
Wow.
was just standing there and they're like, ऐसा करते हैं, देखो nominee बना देते हैं, why don't you just take all of this? So I just got it. ऐसे
Yeah.
randomly सैर सपाटा करने गए थे, चाय और पकौड़े खाने गए थे, and I got 6.5 lakhs today.
Yeah. That
And that's not my profession. That's
yeah, right.
nothing to do
So
with my
how?
profession, and I am a working woman. But it was just like
And same
money
thing
was there, and I
happened
was
with,
there, and I just got it.
yeah, same thing I created. I wouldn't say it happened. I was on a trip, 2 months trip. Okay, यहाँ पे सेंटर खोल के 2 महीना फॉरेन कंट्री घूम रहे हैं हम लोग. एंड मुझे रिलैक्स और वेकेशन करना नहीं आता है, is what I realized. Okay, for me, working continuously is probably a high, and that is a vacation for me. But going out and doing nothing is something can be very intimidating, because you're not earning that time, and तुम्हारा खुद का बिजनेस है, right? जब तुम खुद के बिजनेस में ऐसे छोड़ के बैठ जाओगे, कुछ नहीं है ज्यादा हो रहा, तो बहुत ज्यादा हलचल मची होती है. एनीवे, दैट वाज द इनिशियल फेज, and I was just like, क्या होगा, इतने खर्चे हैं, and do I not go into that phase? Well, let me tell you, but we use the tools and then we bounce out of it, and then we kind of start playing with the tools that we have. You won't believe, Trisha, मेरे father ने मैक्स न्यूयॉर्क का कुछ किया होगा, which we are not even paying the premium, तो उसका initial जो amount है, that just gets credited in my account. I'm like, मेरा account कुछ बड़ा हुआ सा लग रहा है, and I'm getting message. I thought वो बोल रहे please pay the premium. I said मेरे को नहीं pay करना है premium, मेरे को नहीं चाहिए, because that's my father's policy. Even if it's in my name, I don't want to pay the premium. So जो basic जो उसका amount है, right? Like when you starting amount जो होता है, that gets credited in my account. That's close to what she said, close to 5.5, 6 के करीब आया. And I'm like, wow, okay. तो कमा लिया ना मैंने, कहाँ से भी आ सकता है. So the point is, if you had no point of view कि कैसे आना है, कहाँ से आना है, मुझे ही मेहनत करनी है, कितना मांग लेंगे.
I was going to actually ask my dad for this kind of money. Okay, I was actually planning this time I'll come and I'll be like, मुझे 5-6 लाख दे दो आप ऐसे. हाँ
तो wow,
लगाने ये वो and वो भी ऐसे टाल मटोल कर रहे थे. हाँ देखते हैं, करते हैं, and I just got it. And then we were out there and he said, why don't you just sell these shares and you will get whatever money you were asking for. Yeah. And my mind just went to like, do I need to, encash it, or can this just be my wealth?
It can.
I can just let it be, this can just be my portfolio. This can just be probably the beginning of what you call wealth, right? Really.
Totally. Sonia is just writing that you've just chosen Advance Money Workbook, and this has opened up just before that.
This is all just a remnant of the Money Workbook also,
It is. Of course, we finished Money Workbook. कभी क्या होता है, instant result नहीं आते, तो हम बोलते हैं ये बेकार है, ये हो नहीं रहा, इसमें कुछ, इससे कुछ फायदा नहीं हो रहा है. बट वो छोटा अमाउंट जब आता है ना, सपोज आपके अकाउंट में 2000 ऐसे ही रैंडमली कहीं से आ गए, you will say ये तो कैसे आ गए पता नहीं, ये 2000 very little amount, so it's not really a creation. But even 2000, if you start acknowledging that I created it or I got it, मेरा 10% जो 2,000 के नोट्स में पड़ा हुआ था, I counted, my husband counted, it was coming 3,58,000 and वो जमा करवाना था अकाउंट में, and what credit comes is 3,60,000. I said 2,000 extra कहाँ से आ गए? तो did you put it? He's like, no, that guy counted, he said it was 360. Three times we counted, it was 358. And I'm like, okay, whoever, whichever entity added it, thank you so much. Whatever, 2,000 extra coming out of nowhere, which is fine. Maybe होगा ही, but whatever. तो आप ऐसे ऐसे करके काउंट तो कर रहे हो तो भी वो उतना ही आ रहा है, बट वहां वो काउंट कर रहे हो तो ज्यादा आ रहा है. सो माय पॉइंट इज इवन 2,000 we go for Australia CF training, and a friend of mine just simply says, what will it take for entities to contribute us money? We find 2-3 wallets in the hall, and I'm like, ले लेते हैं चल. Then we were like, नहीं, उसके अंदर किसी का पैसा होगा, नहीं लेना चाहिए. हमारा कॉन्शियस जाग गया उस समय, and we announced it over there, and there was this lady who was like, thank you, and she took all her euros and she left. Then she was like, यार पैसे आए भी और नहीं भी आए. And then we go, she was very upset, and she announces on the mic and talks to Gary about it. गैरी ने बोला कि वो obviously उसने इंग्लिश में बोला, उसने कहा वो इंसान गरीबी में मरेगा जिसने तुमको रिवॉर्ड नहीं दिया उसका वॉलेट देने के लिए. यू वोंट बिलीव, वो क्लास खत्म होते ही लंच ब्रेक से पहले हमारे हाथ में 50 यूरो पड़े हुए थे हाथ में, आउट ऑफ नोवेयर. एंड हमने दोनों ने बांट लिया और अच्छा खाना खाया वो जाके, बिकॉज वी यूज्ड इट, ऑब्वियसली वो हमारा स्टार्टिंग था. बट दैट इज आल्सो क्रिएशन बाय द वे. तो वो क्रिएशन अगर हमने ये तय करके रखा है कि ऐसे ही होना चाहिए, तो फिर वो क्रिएशन आप कहीं ना कहीं अपने आप को लिमिटेशन में बांध रहे हो. सो यहाँ एडवांस में बहुत सारे आपको जैसे आपको उल्लू नहीं बनाना है किसी को. मैं नहीं कह रही हूँ हम यहाँ उल्लू बनाने की क्लास चला रहे हैं, हम आपको मैनिपुलेशन करना सिखा नहीं रहे हैं, बट हम सिंपली ये कह रहे हैं कि आप लोगों से मैनिपुलेट हो जाओ. उससे बेहतर होगा कि आपको भी आना चाहिए और पता होना चाहिए कि कब आप मैनिपुलेट हो रहे हो, and out manipulate those people. Or for that matter, you're not here to con people. I'm not saying कि मैं आपको उल्लू बना रही हूँ कि आ जाओ ये मिल जाएगा वो मिल जाएगा, मत आओ. I'm just simply saying don't come. But at the same time, are you willing to have that energy? that जरूरत पड़ी तो तब वो भी कर लेंगे. So I was not willing to even claim it कि yes, come to me and आपका सब ठीक हो जाएगा, मैं गारंटी देती हूँ. Because in India it works like people want guarantee कि ठीक हो जाएगा कि नहीं. So I used to never give guarantee. I'm like, yeah, but what if you do and they become better and they become more conscious? ज़्यादा क्या होगा? They'll never come to you and they will badmouth you. That's it. We go and do that all the time for doctors, don't we? इससे ठीक नहीं हुआ इतना, अभी दूसरा नया डॉक्टर ढूंढते हैं, don't we do that? So what
like,
if
can I say?
Yes, please.
या तो क्या हम ऐसे गोल सेट कर सकते हैं कि ये चीज से हमें इतना पैसा कमाना है कि ये करना है? बिकॉज अभी मैं अपना प्रोफेशन चूज कर रही हूँ, अभी मैं कुछ एक डिसाइड नहीं कर पा रही हूँ कि मैं किस में जाऊं. मैं कुछ भी करूँ उसमें मुझे डाउट्स हो जाता है कि इससे मुझे कोई पैसे देगा क्या मेरे में इतना कुछ है कि कोई मुझे करेगा.
So Trisha, goals बनाना जो है ना, Gary says why would you want to make goals? Because what happens, you keep going round and round in it.
Yeah.
Have a target in mind, and at the same time, if your interesting point of view is that why will somebody pay me for what I'm doing, then you will never get paid in any profession.
Yeah. So
Okay?
can you suggest me कि मैं ये एक्सेस में आगे जाके पैसे कैसे बनाऊं?
If you suppose, are you a bars facilitator or something? Or?
No. I've just done bars and facelift.
Yeah. So how many sessions would you have to do? At what cost that you can, have fun with this business? And you can run it parallelly with other things also.
Sorry, I didn't get you.
So okay, मैं हिंदी में बोलती हूँ. मैं कि 2 चीजें आपने सीखी हुई है, कितने सेशंस कितने प्राइस पे करना होगा कि आपका मंथली टारगेट आपको मीट हो जाए. That's all you need to do. और उसके लिए बैक कैलकुलेट and see that okay, मुझे कहाँ पे इसका प्रमोशन करने की जरूरत है, कहाँ इंट्रो करने की जरूरत है, कहाँ मुझे गिफ्ट देने की जरूरत है, कहाँ मुझे इसके ओपन बार्स क्लिनिक करने की जरूरत है कि यू जस्ट इनवाइट और लोगों को एक्सपीरियंस दो and then start charging.
I feel shy. मैं confident feel नहीं करती किसी को ये सब बोलने में.
People,
कोई
do you feel people, do you think Trisha is shy? Except that उसने अपनी photo लगाई हुई है यहाँ पे. बोलने में तो मुझे नहीं लग रहा है तुम shy हो. So all the lies that you've locked up, that you've convinced yourself that you are a shy person, will you please just try and uncreate it now? Right, wrong, good, bad, perfect, line, short, boys, for and beyond.
So like
So then,
point of view के मैं किसी को जाके ऐसे बोलूंगी कि ऐसे करके आप ठीक हो सकते हो without medicines or exercises. तो
what
मुझे
if you
लगता
did not have to? What if you do not have to convince anything to anyone? You just simply say, "Would you like to have some magic or something very arbit?" बोलने की जरूरत नहीं है. हम क्या प्रूव नहीं कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे कि आपको क्या मिलेगा. जो मिलेगा उससे ज्यादा भी मिल सकता है, राइट? तो बताने की क्या जरूरत है कि क्या मिलेगा.
मैं ये जजमेंट में चली जाती हूँ कि मुझे लोग कहाँ
So
से
that's exactly. So sit for a day and pot and pock all your interesting points of view and your judgments that you have of your profession. Of any profession that you would like to go. क्योंकि उस हिसाब से तो आप फैशन डिजाइनर बनोगे तो आप बोलोगे मेरे कपड़े कौन खरीदेगा. As simple as that, right? मैं नया पार्लर खोलूंगी तो मेरे पार्लर में कौन आएगा. इतने सारे और पार्लर तो चल रहे हैं. But you'll have to get over that point of view that okay, everything is just an interesting point of view and pod and pop wherever you bought it. Because whose point of view is this कि तुमको पैसे कौन देगा? Your parents or yours? Okay, that whatever you laughed at. So now my point is everything that you are absorbing as projections, as expectations, or they have given you an interesting point of view, and all the big five that you're keeping it in place. Can you please just try and uncreate it now? Right, wrong, good, bad, purple line, short, boys, provides and beyond.
Like मेरे पापा का ये एक जजमेंट है कि एक्सेस तुमने सीखा, इतना सारा पैसा उसमें डाल दिया.
I know, right? इतना सारा just बाहर ही तो किया. हाँ, right.
अब उसके बाद भी छोटे छोटे मैं ऐसे कॉल्स अटेंड करके इतना सब इन्वेस्ट कर दी. तो बोलते हैं कि इतना तो डालती रहती है, सामने कुछ आता तो है नहीं, तूने तो बोला था कि सब आ जाएगा. और मैं एक टाइम तक सोचती थी कि नहीं आएगा, ऐसे नहीं आता, और ये पैसे डाल रही हूँ तो इसमें से ही आएगा, ऐसा जरूरी नहीं है. बट अब धीरे धीरे मुझे भी वो जजमेंट आने लगा है.
Yeah, because everywhere your father is more influential than you. Will you please destroy and uncreate it now, right?
Yes.
Fathers and husbands and family members, thank you so much. Can you please back off now? Everything that is, will you destroy and uncreate? Right, from good, bad, for blind shots, boys, for ads and beyond. And how much you limit your money flows so that you can maintain your savior position in the world, which is weird. But all of that and the big five creating all of that, especially the fifth element, will you please now destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, purple, line, short, boys, for bad. Why I'm saying this is because you do not want to make your father wrong. It's okay to be invalidated by him, but how can you invalidate by being his daughter who loves him so much that mere papa sachi keh rahe hain? You will not let yourself have that money and just be okay with that then. So it's a zero-sum game where zero-sum game is जहां तुम अपने को पैसे आने नहीं दोगे बिकॉज उनको शायद कैसा लगेगा कि इस फालतू की चीज से भी पैसे कमाए जा सकते हैं. वो तो बिजनेस में है. We're saying that is, can we just try and create right, wrong, good, bad, perfect, line, short, boys, provide me. So how many elements of your life are you using the big five to create that eliminates your being from the computation? Everything that is, will you just try and create right, wrong, good, bad, perfect, line, short, boys, provide and beyond. So, yeah, I mean,
Kavita,
yeah.
Will we talk more about this in the workbook?
Yes,
Zero-sum game?
Oh, yes, yes. But even though that's not really a part of the
but
advance.
this is something new, right? Because I've heard a lot of facilitators mentioning it.
Yes.
So
It will be covered. Because while we're interacting, वो facilitation में it will be covered. So that's a big five is you are being the savior of humanity.
Yeah.
आपको लोगों को बचाना है. You want to save people. You want to save them from the pain of paying too much money also. Okay?
Yeah, actually, I worked on this with Kavita only, so I'm telling everybody this. A few days ago, I was just like, यार नहीं आ रहे हैं पैसे, यार सब तो कर लिया, अब तो money workbook भी कर ली, नहीं हो पा रहा है. And she just asked me, who are you trying to save by not asking? I was like, what do you even mean by that? Why will I save someone? She's like, because if you'll ask, they'll have to give and they'll have to go through that pain of giving. So you don't want to give them pain. So who are you not trying to pain? And I was like, oh shit.
And that goes with clients also, right? चल
Yeah.
ठीक है, तू इतना दे दे, चलेगा, ठीक है, मत दे, चलेगा, that kind of thing. That चलेगा attitude में तो तुम्हारा business flop हो जाएगा ना यार.
Yes,
Yeah.
I have also realized this, that I have raised my price to a certain level. So what happens is कि जो पुराने clients हैं, who are regular with me, they come up and say कि यार हम तो पुराने हैं ना, थोड़ा सा discount दे दे.
Yeah.
Somewhere I tend to give them the discount because I'm not honoring myself or what it is. So
no, you're not honoring yourself. B, उनकी pulling energy बहुत strong होती है. That
Right.
हम उनके space में जाके उनकी feelings को महसूस कर लेते हैं, तो हम अपने space में आते हैं और कहते हैं ले
ले
Okay.
चल, मेरे पास तो और
Exactly.
time से भी आ रहा है. So how to maintain this thing कि I have raised. So it's a standard thing for everybody, whether it's a new client or an old client also. I would want to demand that kind of a this thing कि अब 6 है तो 6 ही है.
6 ही है, हाँ.
नहीं जा रही हूँ पीछे.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
how can I have that kind of a
attitude? So you can simply say वो तो नहीं होगा, but I can tell you जो सस्ते में करते हैं. You can go there. I can give you their number. So that's about willingness to lose people also. There will be people who will fall out of your universe, and that's okay too. वो हमारा allowance उसमें आना चाहिए. हम क्या करते हैं, उसको भी पकड़ के रखना चाहते हैं और इधर भी पकड़ के रखना चाहते हैं. Unless you want to be playful and do irrational pricing, that's also okay. Irrational is old ke liye ye, naye ke liye ye. I sometimes do that and it's fun for me.
Yeah, I'm doing that. It's fun because with old people, I also have a rapport with them. So it's sometimes good to, be there.
But sometimes old people में जो ज़्यादा जान खा जाते हैं, उनके लिए बढ़ा सकते हो, so that if they have to go, they can leave. It's easier. It's easier to manage, right?
Right.
So that is one thing. And so how many of you have the point of view that you could, if you be too much, you would take up the space that somebody else could be in, and now they can't be. So that is one of the biggest lies that you've ever bought.
I think this is what I am going through. I'm not being too much, and I would want to be too much.
Exactly.
For people.
So everywhere you were told, it's not good to be too much, and you will take away the space. Then किसी के पास कुछ बचेगा नहीं. Everything that is, will you destroy and uncreate it now?
Yeah.
Right, wrong, good, bad, purple, line, shirt, boys, provide me. That's one of the big 5 clearings. So how many of you have a point of view that if you be too much, you will take up the space that somebody else could be in, and now they can't be? So that's the biggest lies that you've ever bought. It's like, तुम्हारे ज़्यादा होने से किसी को चोट लग जाएगी. So basically you being the strongness, or you being the strength that you bring out, that is more or less like a wrongness that is perceived, and that's not okay, right? So everywhere you don't want to be the strongness that you actually are. Will you destroy and uncreate? Right, wrong, good, bad, purpose, line, short, boy, provide me. See, for example, हाथी अगर चलेगा तो हाथी तो स्ट्रांग है, वो जैसा चलेगा नीचे उसके चींटी चूहे सब कुचले जाएंगे. सो इज हाथी रॉन्ग? हाथी को गलत कौन बना रहा है? हम बना रहे हैं. हाथी को चलना नहीं आता, उसको पास से ऐसे साइड में से निकल जाना चाहिए, पर वो नहीं निकल सकता है, राइट? क्या वो चलते चलते चीजें तोड़ते हुए जाता है? सो the only thing is you're that kind of a person, and you can't take that being away from you. You can, the minute तुम अपने आप को कट डाउन करना शुरू करोगे, you will shrink, contract, and now you'll be like, I don't get money, I do everything, people don't see me. Yeah, because you've already shut yourself down, and people will not see that. They can't see you in a shutdown mode. So अगर दिखना नहीं है तो बिकोगे थोड़ा कैसे? And you need to be out there. Yes.
I also realized one more thing, that there are like this kind of a thing with me, that there will be a phase when I'm doing everything, all the marketing, I'm making reels, I'm putting out posts, I'm doing the workshops and everything. And then I'll attain this number, what I think is too much for me, for everyone.
Yeah, too much for me.
Too much for me, which I know it's just peanuts according to mindset I am going towards. And then this is ki ho gaya, chalo baki ka month let's just relax. And then for 1.5 months I will relax. Then I'll be like, chalo ab yahi imagine kar lete hain. So break, then again doing, then break, then again doing. Understanding ki I want to break that threshold ki why can't I have this and go for more?
So how much fun? So could you allow yourself to relax while you're creating and marketing and doing everything? Because why would you want to take a break?
Because
So you,
I'm like super excited and then not excited at all. Then
have you
super
seen
excited.
have you seen it कि कभी जब घर में इवेंट होता है ना हम पूरी जान लगा देते हैं उसके बाद खुश होके बैठे होते हैं. It is
Right.
something like that.
Right.
So everywhere you're playing with your business in a way where you're giving it all and then you're like going completely exhausted.
Yes.
Okay, what if you didn't have to give it all and you could be playfully playing आज है आज नहीं भी है, okay, I'll do this and playfully not allow yourself to get super exhausted in the creation of your business. Everything that is
something with not being consistent.
no, what if you no humanoids don't like consistency. That's the whole thing. Humanoids are not consistent. We can't do the same thing over and over again, so we would like to have our own breaks.
Right.
But what if you realize when I'm being too much and expand out little more? That what if I did not have to contract there and go and take a break? Because regular breaks when you're taking, you have to allow yourself to relax into business. If you're not relaxing, then you're again creating a space for yourself where nothing is going on. And what if you did not have to judge the gaps that come in? आज कुछ नहीं हुआ या 10 दिन कुछ नहीं हुआ. Okay, उस कुछ नहीं में भी कुछ तो हो रहा है which you haven't yet acknowledged.
Yeah, I attend a lot of workshops. Then I take breaks. I do a workshop
Yeah.
and then I create.
And then go back again and
Yeah.
then go back again. So it's like thing. So what if you could just plan, not even plan, ask more questions around that time. Okay, what else can I add while I'm not doing that? And what if everything could be a way of marketing for that final thing? And you don't have to do it specifically for that.
Right. Thank you.
So it's about being playful with your business. Yes, Bhavna. You have to unmute yourself. No, you are okay. Can't hear you. Yes, now I can. Nay, no voice, no voice. Where have you lost your voice? Nahi aa raha. How come your voice is not coming? Nahi aa raha.
Disconnect and connect again.
हाँ, disconnect
your
and
audio.
connect and type it if you would like
Yeah,
to know.
or else you can type.
Yeah.
No, Zoom is having these glitches a lot lately.
Yeah.
A lot.
Anyone has a question they can ask? Where I think Juhi was there on the previous call and she said, when people abuse you, how do you receive money from such people? Yeah. I mean, on the contrary, when they're abusing you, you need to receive more money from such people. No? कि अब तो खा लिया तुम्हारी गाली, अब तो पैसे दे दो. So what if you did not have to still make it significant is what I would say. हमारे पेरेंट्स भी हमको गालियां देते हैं, उसके बाद वो पैसे भी दे देते हैं, right? If you allow yourself to keep asking for it.
आज सुबह यही हुआ मेरे साथ. आज मुझे जो काम कराना था, मुझे लगा था मैं डॉक्यूमेंट्स घर दिल्ली भूल गई हूँ. मैं अपने होम टाउन में हूँ और मैंने जाके बता दिया मैं तो नहीं लाई. तो मैंने रज के आधे घंटे डांट खाई. फिर मैं वापस आई तो मेरे किताबों के बीच में वो डॉक्यूमेंट्स पड़े थे, मिल गए अब. और सुबह हो चुका था, ये सब रो चुकी थी मैं. और जब हम काम करा के मतलब मैं अपना काम करा रही थी, वो अपना कर रहे थे. एंड व्हेन आई कम आउट दे लाइक हमने तुम्हें इतने इतने शेयर्स दे दिया ना. लाइक ओके, रोज डांट दिया करो सुबह आधे घंटे.
Yeah, so how does it get better than that? I'm thinking money workbook 100 times karana baki raha, so I am missing something. No, I didn't get your. Matlab, in the sense you are waiting कि जब मैं 100 times money workbook कर लूंगी, then I should join Advance Money Workbook. Is that your question?
Yes. Yes.
No, you can continue to do basic money workbook n number of times. So what is required for Advanced Money Workbook is 5 times. What will happen is 5 times will create that basic base for you. So then you will be able to, though even I say you don't have to understand, but you'll be able to get the concept what Advanced Money Workbook is talking about. Because these concepts are going to be, मतलब वो it'll be blowing your mind because you'll be like, what? Repeat करो. What was this? You know, ऐसा हो जाता है with Advanced Money Workbook के points. You mean you're saying this? Oh my God. You know, it's like too many oh my God moments with the Advanced Money Workbook. That's what my advance is. Yes, Bhavna. Can you now have a word? I just hope so. Boss. नहीं आ रही आवाज. Can you type it? Yeah, okay. So anyone else would like to say something, because that's what we're going to be doing? Because what is it that you're refusing? If you stop refusing, you will have everything that you would like to have. This is a question that I would like to ask you. What are you refusing in life? That if you stopped refusing in life, you could have a lot of money in your life.
I think
So
being
you have,
too much.
sorry?
Being too much.
Being too much. Yeah, too serious and too much. I just want to be soft and not loud. And what are people going to think? So imagine if Ranveer Singh did that, would he stop? I mean, he'll stop making money because he's loud, and louder. That's all he is, right?
I think being unapologetically me is the answer.
Totally. And then we still need permission for being, we still apologize for that. So Bhavna, you have a cancer relapse. Okay. You would like to, your school to give you a complete salary with medical leave. And what is stopping you from having it? Are they going to do that? No, they're not going to do that. You're sure that they're not going to do that? Should they be doing that? Is that your right? How does it work? I mean, are you aware of all the rights that are due to you? Because I know you were working for the school and you didn't have time for yourself. So did it relapse because you were working there? Are you willing to go to the court and file against them? Yeah. So can you ask what are your legal rights while you're still at work, or if you're not at work or whatever? Can you just ask what your rights are and be willing to send them a notice? Because we stop ourselves from doing stuff. My son was to go to UK and then he decided not to go to UK. Can you ask someone to work on your behalf and find that out? Open the phone, pick up the phone, ask somebody to give you this information. If it's a yes, notice does not take very long. Just do it. So my son was to go, and somehow the school changed the dates, and my son said, I don't want to go. I'm in 10th and I don't think I can go for this trip. Okay. And we'd already paid a certain amount, not much, 20,000 to the agent, okay, to do his tickets. And it's all close to 10 months now, but we got the money back. We were willing to go even do the notice work and get it back. Why? Because it's just 20,000, you can forget about it. I'm saying even if it's 10 pounds, it's your 10 pounds, right? Why would you not do something regarding it? Pounds as in, if you're in London and छोड़ एक इसका क्या करना है, छोड़ना हमको बहुत जल्दी से आता है. Now not allowed to walk, which is fine, Bhavna, but you have this question वो अंदर ही अंदर रह जाएगा. I will send the recording, and can you ask somebody to do it on your behalf? First, find out on the phone, what are your rights and can you claim it? So be aware, be watchful, and then do whatever it is required to be done. And if they don't, then what else is possible? Where else can you receive the money for your cancer healing or whatever that is required? So yeah, that company said that we're not going to do it. My son had a valid visa. We had booked our tickets on our own, so they just asked us to pay so that we can confirm our going. I said, okay, we'll do that. But it just came up that we didn't go, and we demanded our money back, and they said we cannot because वो तो खर्च हो गए. So that is not our problem. Our son did not go. So it's about you standing up for yourself. This is your money. You doing healing on someone and you don't ask for it. मांगने में शर्म आती है, अपना ही पैसा शर्म आती है. That sharam thing that will go away in Advance Money Workbook. That is, that I can simply vouch for it. So that's, anyone would like to share or ask something, that because we're starting this Advance Money Workbook in depth, starting either on Thursday or Friday. We'll just, because I formed the group already, there are people ready for it. Anyone else interested in joining, please connect with us, and so we can improve your money.
What would be the monthly this thing?
Number of calls?
Number of calls. So you told me about the days.
The days will be twice, maximum thrice sometimes,
No,
not much.
that you told me, but which days? Like Thursday, Friday?
Tuesday? No. So currently Tuesday is a given. Then Thursday or Friday. We'll have to see
Tuesday
because
is
if they
permanent, like
yeah
that
Tuesday
Thursday
pakka
or
hai.
either or.
Either or. No, if everyone's okay with Friday, then we do it Friday. So
Okay.
2 days that are going to be are that.
Just Sundays, matlab, I am on.
This week it'll be a Thursday because Friday I have another call on fun food, bodies, fun food, no, food and fun, which is coming on Friday. So this week we are meeting on Thursday, but following week onwards, we can do Tuesdays and Fridays. So you'll have enough gap to do the answers over and again and ask. So Sonia saying from my experience, I would like to add a few words about Advanced Money Workbook, and I've done it twice, and both the times Kavita, and looking at the third time too, that these books are so powerful that they don't blast open the door that you have an eye upon to open, but those you've never thought were even possibly there. It just makes you to see a newer version of you, a newer reality, a newer, fresher money perspective, and so much more. Words fall short. It's an experience and you being present with the choices of actually choosing and changing from now on. Wow.
I'm sorry, there's so many.
Bhavna, please relax and rest. Yes, Neera. Somebody saying
Yeah, I
sorry.
have to say
I'm
same thing,
sorry, there's
guys.
so many typos in that, Kavita, but the point was that they don't only blast open the doors that you have your eyes upon, but
Yes,
way more. I mean, advanced is just,
it's
it's a
advanced
choice
only.
where you just say, okay, you know what, I'm going to stand way high and I'm going to watch the world. It's just
Yeah.
beautiful.
No,
So-
and I totally agree with you, Sonia, because when I started my journey and I've shared it n number of times, I did not think that I could travel abroad on my own. Okay, spending money and lakhs of rupees and all. Today it is a possibility, and now I've upped my demand that I was like, okay, because there are so many people traveling in the economy thing, I don't think I want to do economy anymore. So I'm asking my body to start creating for the business class tickets and all, and I'm claiming it. Whenever that happens, I'm going to share it that yes, I did it. Because somewhere when you're traveling as four ka family, all of a sudden just tickets would cost you around 10 lakhs or something or more. You're like, अरे ये बचा के उधर खर्च कर देते हैं. It's a very basic common mentality, right? कि चल ठीक है. Economy is not bad. I enjoyed my journey. But having said that, would my body be more comfortable if I do that? Is something, because who are you creating this money for? Your body. You are going to go one day. Okay, the being is going to go fly away, right? Body, it requires it here. So please honor your body. That's all I would say.
And
Love and
I
respect
also
for
want
your
to add
body.
that with this Advanced Money Workbook, you find yourself worthy of things you never thought you're worth of.
Totally.
Like
This
used to-
girl went ahead and did a
Yeah.
theater course, and she said, I'm so scared. I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't show up as me. I can't. And there was too many I can'ts in her world.
Wow.
Yeah, please.
But
Sorry, you too. Yeah.
it was, I can't feel everything since I met, before I met Kavita. And only my first bars class was something that I did with excitement. Everything else was full of fear, but foundation after foundation and body classes and everything with you. I mean, if the universe has opened up a new reality for me, which I could never think of. And even the first time that I thought of doing Advanced Money Workbook, the day I gifted it to myself as my birthday gift. And the day it got delivered, I got it in my hand. I always used to have this point of view, मेरे पास कोई क्यों आएगा कराने के लिए? And
ये
I
त्रिशा का point of view था वैसे.
and I got so many book में हाथ में पकड़ते ही book I got clients, I got appointments and everything, and it was really amazing. Like my experience has been, especially with
Amazing.
so many point of views just melt away.
It
Thank
just
you.
melt away. Yeah. So just either download the kitab or buy the kitab. It is on Amazon. Please, just having this book in your possession will change a lot. Okay. Yes, Neera. Neera.
So
we had so much fun, Neera.
I know. I also did it with Kavita, and it's so strange. ये जो सबने बोला है, I agree with every point of view. Somehow the money workbook में मेरा money का सब कुछ चला गया, significance ही चला गया.
I know.
Yeah, it's so strange if you dekha jaye. You're doing a money workbook, so then money comes to you, right? And then money ka significance chala jata hai. I said, what? What's this? So
Yeah.
I thank you, but your way of facilitation is so different, so fun. Guys, really, you'll be missing something if you don't choose Kavita.
Thank
And
you
she
so
hasn't
much
paid me
for
for
your
it.
kind words. Yeah.
Yes.
Like I'm
I
very
can't
excited
do my
now.
workbook with anybody else because the level of your clearings, every call feels like your universe is shifted. And when I'm doing money workbook with anybody else or even listening to any other call, I'm like clearing ka bogi. They're only talking. What is happening? I'm not feeling anything. No,
Yeah,
where's Kavita?
because I just bungle in and throw in a lot of clearing, because where you stuck and you don't need to be, because I know I was there and I have shifted. Would you allow your barriers to be down so that we can, just push those walls out, and so that you can shift? Because these walls have been constructed with great effort. How do you leave those walls? ये तुमने बनाई है, ये घर मेरा है, kind of a thing. How do you let go of that and go shift yourself?
You're
Even
like
though
a
we're doing a gift call right now, trust me, this will also have, the energies are going to be flowing right now, so that by the time when we actually get to the book, we've already facilitated the energy which is kind of holding you, so that you become more receptive to the Advanced Money Workbook.
Yeah. And Kavita, I have something more to say. This book
Yes,
actually seeks you. Like,
it
I had
does.
this book lying in my bookshelf for 1.5 years.
Wow.
And every time I would go to open it, Amazon se aaya hua tha, cover bhi nahi nikala tha. Something was just determined, nahi hota tha. And then, of course, 2 years ago, then to hone laga, dhar, then with you also, and
Yeah.
so many things. Abhi also, I'm so tempted. I said, I'll just look up my timetable. It's such fun. I would love to do it for the fun of it, of course.
Just come
Just
on.
for the
I
fun.
mean, I'll tell you. I mean, your pricing also will be different, because my
Yeah.
students, I give them benefit. Okay, so
हाँ, तो
yeah.
मैं बात
But
करूंगी तुझसे. But I
so
want to share one thing,
yeah.
Kavita. And maybe not in the form of cash, but the wealth and abundance I created was, I don't know whether you know, I did perform on an international stage just 2 weeks back.
Wow.
Wow.
Could I ever imagine at the age of 70 to do that, to be in 2 dance dramas? People called me and said, "Aoge Bali?" I said, "Haan, kyun nahi?" So it's, there is a
Wow.
certain, this is what you create. That
Yeah,
abundance.
that's also abundance. Okay,
That's
अभी कोई बोले इसमें
abundance.
पैसे नहीं है, ये क्या है? But no, getting that recognition may get you. How money is going to show up is totally different.
Exactly. That's what I wanted to really share.
Yeah,
And
that's
it gave me
beautiful.
the joie de vivre, which I would have, अगर मेरे को millions भी मिले, of course I would love that millions. But वो जो मेरे को एक खुशी मिलती, I got it from here also, and I'd love to have
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
So thank you.
That's so amazing. That's amazing. So by the way, when I bought the book in one of the classes, okay, because तब तक live classes हो रही थी, and it was still lying around till COVID happened. So thank you COVID, because उससे समय हमारे पास बहुत time था, तो हमने किताब उठाई और पढ़ना शुरू किया. And then I kept doing it, because आप 2 pages के ऊपर नहीं जा सकते थे, because your brain would get fried. It is that kind of a book. So
Yes.
Tahir is asking, so how does this one still ask for money after facing defeats at work? You start doubting your ability when due to uncontrollable factors you don't get the project. And I'm an actor, and at this time we get shortlisted and don't get selected, or if you get selected, then the final shoot edits most of your work, as a result of which you cannot demand the price you feel you deserve, because you don't get that exposure to actually demand the price. And if you demand, you get outcasted. So okay, and I know it is very intense, and you're in it. And I would simply say that, what if you could continuously keep getting your bars run and keep using the tools, because there is a way to not get defeated, because you're not defeated. They're probably asking for someone else, or they're looking out for something else. And if you could change your point of view about how amazing you are, that people start acknowledging that how amazing you are.
Can I
Somewhere,
also answer this, because I'm also an actor?
yes,
and
I know that. Yeah.
Something shifted for me. So when I was not doing Access, and I was
Uh-huh.
not doing my Abaz Run and all these courses and Money Workbook and everything, I was also having this mindset ki, बहुत competition hai, ye sab
बिल्कुल.
करना पड़ेगा. And trust me, Tahir, I had a slip disc. I was in Meerut. So for 2 years, I was not even in Mumbai. I was getting phone calls. I did Plan A, Plan B movie, which is on Netflix. I did a Ludo movie, which is on Netflix. I did Gumrah movie, which is on Netflix. Another movie is coming, Lady Killer, which is going to be on Netflix or Amazon Prime. I was
Wow.
not in Mumbai. I never auditioned for anything. I just got a call and I came from Meerut to Mumbai. I shot, and this is the time. 1 week ago, I just shifted back to Mumbai because now I feel ki yes, I want to be in the game. Earlier, I was just for 2 years, I was like, ki meko fun ke liye thoda bahut acting karna hai, but my healing business was what I was focusing on. Now this business is settled, so I am like, I am shifting to Mumbai, and I know I am here. It's a little bit of thing, wo thoda sa adjustment ho raha hai ki, you know, new city and everything.
Yeah.
But you know, definitely the moment I am ready, I'm gonna attract shoots because I have always been attracted. So what shifted for me was my mindset, because हम ना as an actor सारे time सुनते रहते हैं कि यार बहुत competition है, ये है वो है, but I stopped listening to people who were telling
Yeah.
me competition है, because मेरे
So,
लिए
because what Disha is actually saying is, what if you did not have to align and agree with anyone? You
Yes.
did not have to resist or react to anyone, and everything being an interesting point of view, you go on creating your way.
Yes.
If you think, because yeah, it is continuous defeats that you have allowed yourself to get overwhelmed by it. If you did not have to make it significant, what else is possible, and how can you outcreate your current reality, which you are going and auditioning for or not? And if you've done basic access, you will know the tools. Even if you've done bars, things will start shifting for you. They will start rolling for you. If you've done foundation, you will have a bigger set of tools and processes. But if you haven't yet done, it'll be easier if you kind of do something, because you, or get your bars done. You don't want to learn it, that's also okay. Just go to someone and say, can you run my bars? Because all these points of view क्या होता है, वो धीरे layers and walls खड़ी कर देती है, and then you're like, I know I'm going to lose it. So if you're going to run a lottery or play a lottery, but you have it in mind, I'm going to lose it, मेरे तो किस्मत अच्छी नहीं है, मेरे तो कभी लगती ही नहीं है, then you're not going to win. Trust me, you're not going to win. But if you don't have that point of view, like let's see, okay, this, and then I'll keep playing, I keep playing, and then you will win it. What if you did not have to come to a conclusion with that? If you know you're good, then trust that you're good, and you know you're going to get it. Not with the idea that, okay, I know these people are really bad and they're going to do this, and kuch to ho hi jata hai, mera kismat theek nahi hai, or whatever. Yes, family is just the family that reminds you how you're not still earning. Okay, interesting point of view to that. I've done access bars, and it's just sheer willpower that allows me to go ahead, because that dependency is something I want to get out of. Do you even know? I know, I mean, there are a lot of actors who've not done access bars and did not get work for a very long time, and then they outcreated. You know that, right? I don't need to name those people. Could be Nawazuddin Siddiqui, could be Pradeep Mishra. No, what? I love that guy, forgetting his name. Pankaj Mishra or Tiwari, whatever. Yeah, Pankaj.
Forgot his caste. Pankaj
Tripathi, whoever that he was living on his wife. Pankaj Tripathi, he was living on his wife's earnings. And मेरे को किसी और senior बड़े actor को नहीं मिलना, मुझे इस बंदे को मिलना है life में. Because I really, really appreciate the way he's lived his life. He's like, okay, now I'm earning, I can give it back to my mother, to my wife. What if you did not have to get overwhelmed by what is going on right now, and you could still, if you know it, you will have it. But if you are not allowing yourself to know it, you will not be able to have it. You know you're good, right? And you know you have willpower, because a lot of people give away their willpower. Okay. I gave it up because I didn't want to be an actor. I was there in Mumbai for quite some time. I did some small petty stuff and all. I was like, this is not fun. I don't want to do this. Then I got into healing. So that is the difference. I did not have it in me to continue with the whole thing. Okay. Because so many interesting points of view. And that time I did not have access to access. I did not have access to. After access tools, I created something, but still it was not fun. I think I don't like the way the industry functions. And now that's a personal choice. So either you can live and keep surviving, or if you wanted to thrive in it, then you have to drop all of this and keep getting your bars done, keep using the tools, and you will have a breakthrough. And trust that you will have a breakthrough.
But it is so interesting. Like all the actors are here, so I'm very excited.
Yeah, even Nishta is on the path of becoming one.
Wow.
Right?
And you were so right that as soon as I entered the city a week
Yeah.
ago, I was aware of all the fears, all the point of views which were coming to me, struggler point of view, ye point of view. And then I was like, these are not my point of view. So I am aware of it. And I was doing like, who does this belong to? I return it back to the center. And I am very aware that if I'm here in the city, there are so many opinions and projections which are going to be projected and everything. So that's why I'm joining courses, doing courses consistently on focused कि अपना point of views भी clear करते चल.
Yeah, so Tahir, you can let go of all those points of view that your family, I know family is very heavy, but then what you can do is you can continuously keep, it's like dot game say jaise shooting all those points of view, because you don't have to keep them. And it's not about your helplessness. There are people who, there are people who've done watchman ka naukri and then next day they've gone for their auditions. There are some people. Nawazuddin, I think in some interview I heard that. I'm not saying tum watchman ka kaam karo, but I'm simply saying, if money is such a concern, do something and then continue doing that. Don't give it up just because they are asking you to give it up.
I saw this reel on this thing on Brute. There's this very famous Instagram page. So they were showing these two men who are actually making tea in Bombay and earning more than 5 lakh rupees a month.
Yeah.
And they serve tea from an Audi. So they make the tea and everything. They have their Audi there. And they are so famous in Bombay. और वो actor बनने के लिए दोनों गए थे. And now such big actors, directors, producers,
Audi chai
chai.
wala.
So everybody goes to them and they have chai from.
अब मेरे को लग रहा है मेरे को भी चाय पीनी चाहिए. कुछ तो बन ही जाएगा उसका. हर चाय वाले का कुछ ना कुछ तो हो ही रहा है.
So at some point of time, I also never had that money when I was staying in Mumbai, and I was taking from my parents 5 years ago when I shifted to Mumbai. But then I was not having that point of view. I realized that it's an investment in me. अब तब investment था, like बच्चे MBA भी तो करते हैं ना. Like my sister did an MBA, so my parents invested in her, and then she got a job. So what if my investment, my MBA was staying, surviving in Mumbai for 5 years then, and now then after those years, I made some contacts, I did auditions and everything, and then I started getting work.
Yeah. So for me, before getting into Access, I did not have it in me to even receive a failure or not get selected. So I did not have the courage to keep moving. And I was, obviously there is a lot of competition. I hate competition. When you hate competition is when you keep getting competition. So everything about competition can we destroy and uncreate it now, right? Wrong, good, bad, perfect, line, choice, boys, provides, and beyond. And what if you could get in crores, Tahir? And yeah, Prime Minister तो कोई भी सोचोगे तो बन जाओगे. I mean, if you have that interest.
He was also a chai wala, na? Like our Prime Minister also. So
yeah, वो चाय
is possible.
So वो अपने किसी अंकल की दुकान पे चाय देते थे, तो चाय बनाते भी नहीं थे. He would go and give it. तो नाम famous हो गया. But irrespective, it's what if you did not make that money significant, Tahir? What if you did not have to say that इतना हो गया अब और क्या, अब कहाँ से आएगा, क्यों आएगा, कौन देगा, ये भी नहीं हो रहा है, or whatever that is. And what if you could increase your receiving, and when you go कि मैंने ऐसे ऐसे काम करे जिसमें मेरा कोई काम नहीं था, but मुझे पैसे मिल गए थे, तो मेरे मनी रिसीविंग तो ओपन था. मेरा स्क्रीन पे टाइम कम था, but I got my money. Okay. वो एड कभी आए ही नहीं, बट मुझे पैसे बराबर से मिल गए. So I've done such stuff, and you still can have the money. So your parents, you just simply say thank you so much for being in my life, and give them all the gratitude and all the attention that they're asking for, because they're the ones who are feeding you right now. What if you could just be in total allowance of what they're saying and be in allowance of yourself at the same time, and not make it significant that you're not earning right now? वो बिग फाइव से फंक्शन कर रहे हैं कि बेटा हो गया, बड़ा है, और ये वो जो भी है पैसे कमाने चाहिए. That's this reality, right? And if you're not earning, then something really bad is there, right? So all the big fives holding it in place, that your family is nudging you regarding money. Will you please revoke, recant, rescind, reclaim, renounce, denounce, destroy, and uncreate it now? Right, wrong, good, bad, perfect, line, choice, boys, provides, and beyond.
कविता,
Yes.
मुझे आई नो कि अगर मैं ये healings और bars और ये सब कुछ करूँ,
Like you make a lot of money.
I can make a lot of money and it will contribute and help others in a tons of way. फिर भी मैं इसको नहीं, मेरे करंट प्रोफेशन को ही प्रीमियम मानती हूँ और उसी को करती हूँ.
I know वो पढ़ लिख के किया है, ये तो ऐसे चलते फिरते आपने 2-4 कॉल्स अटेंड करके कर लिया, तो कोई इसका कोई वो नहीं है ना, वैल्यू नहीं है. I get that. Okay. Okay, everything that I brought up. Yeah. So in Advance Money Workbook, you will have an idea of how to start or generate money from different revenue streams. So that will be inclusive. Tahir saying, yeah, because I'm extremely excited to come to this awareness that I am a star seed alien, star seed. Okay. And then these earthly realities, I tell you. Yeah. Okay. But what if you could be this and more? And what if you are an alien, which is like PK, who can still make money out of being on this earth? How about that? How could you just embrace this and then still create and have it your way? If you're an alien, you have greater gifts and powers. So why are you not using it? Tap into it and start using them. Yes, Nipi.
Hi, Kavita. So,
Hi.
So wondering what is the time for the class that you will be
7
starting?
p.m. Twice a week we're doing 7 p.m.
7
You're
to
welcome,
8?
Tahir. 7 to 8 in the evening, like right now.
All right, yeah. Great. So Tuesday, and you said Thursday?
Tuesday, this week we're having, so the official book that we'll be starting and doing stuff and all Thursday. But next week we'll see if we are doing Thursday or Friday. But Tuesday, definitely. So it'll be either Thursday or Friday from next week. Only this week we are doing it on Thursday.
ठीक है, टाइम यही होगा दोनों दिन.
Time यही होगा.
7.
Yeah, 7 to 8, 8:15 at best. Nothing, not more than that.
I would want it to be on Friday so that we get 2 days ka break in between, Tuesday and.
I'm okay with Friday, but only this week we'll do it on Thursday.
Okay, fine.
So
yeah,
what
so
is,
we can do it with Friday.
I've done money workbook a lot of times. So Advanced Money Workbook mein kya we will be reading here. No, I have this book. I have it on. Yeah.
We will be going and getting in-depth facilitation. There's too many questions. What is this book telling you? What is the essence of this book? How can you change your points of view regarding money and not use your logic? What right now Tahir is doing logically, yes, what he's saying is right? This earthly reality is pulling in, sucking him out from the joy of doing what he would really like to do. So what if your receiving opens up to another level? What if you stop refusing things? What if you start creating greater? What if you can have the capacity to just be that money that you have been resisting all this while? What if you do not resist being rich or wealth creator? Okay, what if you create possibility from every problem that comes in your life? What if every choice you make will make money? Even if it's not a great choice, you still make money out of it. How about that? That you fall and you still make money, you rise, you're still making money. How about that? That's what Advanced Money Workbook is all about.
I've done some basic money workbook so many times, but after listening to this, I'm like excited about the advanced one.
Oh, yes. Advance is going to give you value for money. It talks about sex, it talks about bodies, it talks about receiving, it talks about money, it talks about anything and everything. It's like like more than what a foundation gives you. It's just like a elongated version of that. Like, okay, have it all.
3 months because we need that kind of a
yeah. Because wo itne questions hai. Yeah, because there are 9 chapters, but there are almost 13-14 questions in every chapter.
Okay.
So you would need that kind of stuff.
Like you will give us a question and then we have to write those, and the next week you will answer.
We know. So no. So certain questions we'll do in class. Rest of the questions will get facilitated when I'll just give it to you and then you write it down and then we meet in the next class so that we don't waste that time with that. But the only thing is, with every question, there is some kind of an awareness. So we read the awareness and then do the question. We'll play around with it, that you will get to know. Because thoda paragraph likha hai, fir question hai. Paragraph hai, fir question hai.
Yeah. So it's
Thank you, Neera.
Reading based thing.
It's both.
Bye. Thanks, Kavita. Bye.
Thanks. Bye. We are also finishing.
Bye.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. So
कविता
Tahir,
एक स्टेटमेंट बताऊंगी मैं।
हाँ जी
देखो
बोलो।
मैंने 7:20 को इधर सेशन में आके बैठने के बाद ऐसे ही मन में आया, व्हाट्सएप में स्टेटस डाला, कैन आई हैव अ क्वेश्चन प्लीज, what question is in your mind, looking for an angel guidance, ping me if you are willing to do the energy exchange of 333 rupees। और 7:22 को मेरे पास 666 रुपीज आए हैं। तो
Wow. Yeah, so so that's the power. And why would you not charge more? Could you just simply ask 555 or some 999?
मैंने कल ही एंजल्स का कार्ड और क्लास किया है।
Okay.
Okay,
So how does it get better? Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm just shutting the recording.